their dependency on commissions means that they have to do everything, whether it's good or bad, whether they have to breach your own privacy, whether they have to badger you, just so that they can look like they are working to their bosses and that sort of thing. This is likely to happen on their side of the house. What it's likely to mean is 4 impacts within today's debate. A, it would mean MPs prioritize quantity above quality work in and of itself, because quality work is something which takes so much time. You're unlikely to get paid because it takes so much time. You cannot be able to prove that this month you've worked. Why are you building a road which is 1 year and you expect to be paid this month? We think it's particularly difficult, and we think that's actively worse. But what it's also likely to look like is that these individuals are likely to invest their resources in many unnecessary things like hiring like an infinite number of tractors just so that they can be able to look like they're having, you know, some work done and that sort of thing. We think this is actively bad. Why is this likely to happen the way we say it's going to happen? It is much more difficult to pursue quality because A, it takes so much time, but 2, it requires so much supervision. So you're likely to go for the easier solution, which is massively spending resources on things like tractors everywhere so that people can be able to buy the perception that you're actively working. Who is this true especially for? We think this is true for especially like literally any MP who wants to survive. We think lazy MPs as well, and MPs whose projects are likely to stall. Because notice, like, projects are very, very volatile and they're subject to so many things. These guys need to defend why. If COVID-19 strikes today and your project as an MP is something which is not finished, why should you justifiably be punished as a result of something which is beyond the factors that you can be able to control within your life? But second thing here, we think MPs will be more afraid of, you know, just long-term projects, as Jeff tells you. Why is this the case? A, it would mean it takes more time before you get paid. But secondly, it would mean there is a higher likelihood that your, project can experience a breakdown due to the long-term volatility. Like, anything could happen between now and when your project is completed. What it then means is that most MPs are likely to run for short-term projects, you know, building a kiosk above, building things like bridges, building things like roads, and we think that's actively bad.